Now his court.
To Love. To Rodney Hood. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Nick Batum. Here comes the screen. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Deep left corner. Love. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Fires the three. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And a nice finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Love to Rodney Hood. Love to Rodney Hood. The screen sets him up for two.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Clarkson to Love. Screen coming. Batum. And counted at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Clarkson. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Fires the three. Wild shot there. Predictably misses. Love gets it in the right corner. From the outside, no good.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you $80 million.
To Batum.
Come get it. Come get it. Double.
Here comes the screen. Four three. Misfires. It's no good. To Clarkson. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Hornets have the basketball. For three, he's got it for three.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Alec Burks to Love. Screen coming. Hood to Alec Burks. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Flushes it home.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Cleveland has the basketball. Alec Burks gets it in the left corner. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Jumper's good.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Alec Burks to Love. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
The assist from number 13.
Love the hustle. Sprawled down on the deck. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Charlotte.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Cody Zeller at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Cavaliers with the basketball.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
That boy's living his best life.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep. I got ball, I got ball. Pick up. Match up, match up.
Easy path to the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
I got him. Here we go. Big pick right there.
Not that time.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Alec Burks. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound snared by Kid Gilchrist. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Into the front court comes Smith. Down a bundle. To Jaren Jackson. Not done yet. Oh, blocked away. That's out. Last touch by Frank Kaminsky. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
For Cleveland, number 22, Larry Nance.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter's complete. It's been all Hornets. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we...
Substitutions, Cleveland. Substitutions, Charlotte.
Clarkson to Rodney Hood. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Charlotte with the basketball. Parker. Oh, ferocious slam inside. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Screen coming. Clarkson. Down low Thompson to Rodney Hood. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. Cash is in for 2.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Knocked loose. Cavs retain it. Lets it fly from long range. Is good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Nick Batum. Nikola Batum. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
The assist from number 8.
Parker with it. Leads 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Goes to the right side. Pass stolen by the Cavs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Parker. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Rodney Hood. Hornets right now in possession. Parker. The jumper's off the mark. To Rodney Hood. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Parker. Trying to cash in. Tony Parker. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot from in close, no good. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. That's it for the first half. The Hornets have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Hornets are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Clarkson with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Defense making the ball carrier work. And finishes at the rim. Kevin Love with the stuff. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
From long range, the rebound taken in by Cleveland. Clarkson with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Has a look. Not going down for him this time. To Batum. Nikola Batum. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he hits a 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And the finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Driving right to the basket. Clarkson with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Short jumper off the mark.
Come on, please. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Oh, John Henson up to block the shot.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Hood shot, no good. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Keep him here. Keep him here.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jordan Clarkson.
I'm hillside. I'm hillside.
Count the bucket for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Clarkson. Hood. To Love. No. Deep left corner. Batum. Shot clock winding down. Batum. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Love to Rodney Hood. To Love. Here comes the screen.
Switch.
was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Clarkson to Rodney Hood. No good.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the...
And a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
To Kevin Knox. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Love. Rebound pulled in by Charlotte. To Nick Batum. Gets to the basket and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Fires the three. He was all over him. From the painted area, won't go down. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Cody Zeller. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for the Cavaliers, number 5, J.R. Smith.
Cavs at the controls. Charlotte has the board. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. To Love. 4-3. Missed it. Five on the shot clock. For three, it's Henson with the rebound. To Love. Here's a chance from long range. And Kevin Love, no hesitation, hits the catch and shoot three.
Ed, let me tell you, homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here we go. I got ball. Oh, cooking.
Curling inside. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for Charlotte, number 1.
Nice finish at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Clarkson with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. No good, and no foul.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Alec Burks gets it in the right corner. Nice pass to set things up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Clarkson with the basketball. Down 8. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.